And one, and two, and you know what to do. Hit subscribe for your boy because this show is so live. Well, not live, but y'all already get what I'm saying. All right. Stadium music. Stadium music. What's up, my people? Mr. Allen on the one and the two. Hopefully everything is good and great with each and every one of you all. Clear Vision show. Round of applause again. Stadium music. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Stadium music. One more again for the Oski, Woski, Dodi, whatever that means. So, Clear Vision's show, as well as Clear Vision's podcast. To the people that's watching this video, thank you so much. Please make sure you hit subscribe so you can get the notifications on when I have my show going on. All right. This is a show where I'm just going to be talking about random things. Well, let me take that back. Not random things. Things that are in alignment with my career, my professional, personal career. So that's what the podcast is for. Clear Vision's podcast is definitely an outlet where I'm able to like express my feelings in regards to all the things that I got going on. So it's a lot of like that internal conversations. So I just wanted to make it a video format. So because I think it looks great. It looks great. You know what I'm saying? Stadium music, you know what I'm saying? With the lights and stuff. Took your boy a long time to get here. Took a long time to get here. But we are here. All right. But thank you so much for watching this. And if you're listening to this, thank you so much as well. If you call it on MrLP.com/Clear Visions podcast, thank you so much. If you subscribe to the YouTube, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. Hopefully I don't hold y'all too long, but today I'm going to be on some nerd stuff. Nerd stuff. So we're going to just focus on Gemini, what you call it? Gemini 2.5 or Gemini Pro. Not sure exactly. I just say it's a ChatGPT of Google. Not really sure. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through it and see what I did with it. I'm gonna ask it actually, what is Gemini Google in the Gemini Google situation. So, little backstory or whatnot. I was totally against using AI because I had a past situation where I felt like my job was taken from me due to the fact that they were using AI. They were using my likeness and the other people's likeness as well. And then when they got it down to a format, they said, "Get up out of here." That's a story I'm gonna tell later on down the road. But I always was against AI. I always was against like using AI, just the whole AI thing, and not realizing that AI can be of help. It could be used as a tool, right? So, um, yeah, man, I just think that I've got over that hump now, and now I understand it, and I can use it as a tool. I can use it as a tool. I do still have a little bit of limitations to it, but uh, I have adopted it into my workflow. So, with that being said, I was resting my body because these past 2 weeks has been very, very, very heavy for your boy, which we will get on that on the next episode. But I jumped online. It was like Saturday morning. Had to be about 7:30ish or whatever. And usually I check the news or whatever. And I was watching, not watching, but I was on Google, and it said try Gemini for free this weekend. And I'm like, okay, I heard about it here and there, but I was like not really sure exactly what it is or what it pertains to or what can I utilize it for, all the things. So I just hit the button. I hit the button and started creating something. I just kind of sporadically thought of something. I was like, well, let me tell a story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the images that it made for me, and I'll read the prompts that I use. Some people say that the prompts they are very detailed. They're very detailed in what you ask. But I've come to find out if the more detailed that I am, the more precise that it could possibly be. So, and it's very important too to get the feedback. When I ask you for feedback, definitely get the feedback. Every time like a survey or something pop up, I'm like, let me hit this survey so I can make my experience a little bit better. So, again, I'm going to read these prompts and I'm going to show you the images. All right, but before we do that, I'm going to go to the jaunt, right? And we're going to ask Gemini what specifically is Gemini Google. Okay, what specifically are you, Gemini? What is your purpose? Um, we'll keep it simple like that. All right, let's see what it gives us. All right, so we have choice A. Let's read choice A. It's I am a large. Okay, hold on. I am a Gemini, a large language model trained by Google. My primary purpose is to be helpful, informative AI assistant. Specifically, this means I am designed to generate human quality text, provide information, assist with tasks. In short, I'm here to process language and information to assist you in whatever tasks or questions you have. All right. Pretty cool. Okay. Choice B. I am Gemini, the large language model from Google. Let's see. My purpose is to assist you for providing information, answering questions, and completing various tasks. I can write and debug code, summarize information, translate languages, and help with creative tasks like writing and brainstorming. My goal is to be helpful and an accurate tool. Okay. Okay. So that's what Gemini is, right? Uh so it's on the whole like chat GPT action, right? So and it does say here, hold on a sec. It says upgrade to Gemini Pro to unlock. So of course I would think that if you were to upgrade to a Gemini Pro, you're able to get a little bit more features that from the regular joint. Me, I like having Pro. CapCut Pro, Ecamm that I'm recording on is Pro, Canvas Pro. I like to get the extra features of things, but for right now we are not going to get it because I'm still trying to learn how this thing works. It gives me the Chat GPT action. Please forgive me for not knowing if this is kind of the same or if it's different. In my opinion, I feel like it's the same. I feel like Gemini 2.5 is that version and Chat GPT is another version. If I'm correct, please let me know in the comments. If I'm not correct, please let me know in the comments. But I'm looking at it like a Sega Genesis versus a Nintendo. Like it's a game console with some games, and you enjoy it, you have a good time, but it's done by different brands. It might have different way of coding, different way of all the things. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. All right. So before I get into like my my storytelling, let me show y'all this bottom part. All right, so I don't know, can't really circle it, but if y'all see my cursor, so I thought this was cool. It says, "Tell me what you can do, research a topic, explain something, and save me time." All right, so I'm gonna read. Let me pull up on my phone. Oh, do I have it on here? Oh yes. Okay. Yes. 1 second, y'all. So I hit the on my on oh at the time it said tell me what you can do, explain something, help me plan, save me time, right? So it was a button on my setting that said talk about, well, no, I'm reading what I wrote, my notes, my bad. Inspire me button. So I hit the inspire me button, right? And this is what came up for me. All right. So right here it says, tell me something interesting that will inspire me. I thought this was pretty dope. Pretty dope, y'all. So, there's a powerful, inspiring concept that's often overlooked, the adjacent possible. Now, no clue, never heard of adjacent possibles, right? So adjacent possible, I'm thinking adjacent, like alignment or whatnot, and then the possibles, the unknowns that can lead to something, right? I don't know. So I kept reading. Um, think of it like this. Every new innovation or discovery isn't a sudden out of the blue miracle. It's a combination of existing ideals and components that are just one step away from each other. The biologist Kaufman, hope I said that right, coined the term to describe how life evolves, but it applies to creativity and innovation in all fields. Um, all right, so it gives an example, all this stuff, right? This ideal is so inspiring because it tells us that we don't need to invent something completely new to create something extraordinary. We just need to be observant and connect the things that are already around us. Your next great idea, solution, or creation might not be some impossible leap. It could be just one combination away, waiting for you to discover it. You already have more other pieces than you think. Stadium music. Let me get my stadium music real quick, y'all. Hold on, I can't find my stadium music. I cannot find my stadium music. All right, stadium music. Hey man, I that was inspiring as all outdoors, man. And what I took from it, and it's just kind of it's just freestyling right now. But what I took from it was instead of like creating the wheel, like basically uh, align yourself with things that will be the supporting actors to the idea that you have to make this thing extraordinary. So it tells me in my mind that I can make endless things as much as I want to. I just got to make sure I align myself with the people or with the things or with the tools or the resources that will make my ideal more potent to be great. I want to unpack this with all the other things I got to unpack, but the fact that Gemini did this for me, I'm like, bravo! So round of applause again, stadium music for that. The adjacent possible. So yeah, man, I think the adjacent possible was pretty dope, man. But nevertheless, it was just one click, and it gave me some type of inspiration. And I think that was very good for me to see because I feel like I'm creating this thing, but I'm missing pieces of it that I need. I always, well, not always. In my mind, it's been my mind to say this, but I told a couple people that's close to me. I said, for MPN, I need a star player. I need a star player. I need a star player. And it's interesting because I'm watching a documentary with the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm on episode 3, and just the adjacent possibles of that is very inspiring, man. But I was like, yeah, I need some pieces. And when it comes to certain organizations as well that I'm affiliated with, I'm like, I need an OG and I need a young person that's hungry. So I just got to adjacent myself to get these things. So that gave me a good little bit of perspective, me reading that and just understanding, kind of gave me clarification of like where I need to be with things. So I don't know. Thought it was dope, thought it was dope, thought it was dope. But anywho, let me get into the story action, right? So I just started. I was like, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. I was like, let me just create this storyline, and I just started from one thing and then I added to it. I didn't have the story written out or whatever. I wrote the story in my head, and then I just told it what it was. All right. So, um, let me see. Let me pull up the goods over here. Right. So I'm going to just pull up the picture. Right. um, I said I want a black professor male with dreadlocks DJing in an auditorium. No. Before I said that, I said I want a black professor male DJing in an auditorium full of black college students. The professor does a scratch to the record, and the students break out into an exciting applause. The professor smiles with certainty and grace that the audience is enjoying his music. So this is the first one, the first image that I got. Pretty spot on, right? That's pretty slick. I think it's pretty slick. Um, Have no complaints on that. I mean, it's slick. It's slick. But then I was thinking, I was like, I need to have me on there. So that's when I went back to the prompts, and this is what I'm telling you. Like the prompts are very, very, very important in this situation, right? So I put dreadlocks with DJing in an auditorium full of black college students. So when I did that, this is what I came up with. Hold on one second. Wrong thing. Booyah. Pretty slick, right? I think this is pretty slick. Round of applause. Stadium music for that. This is usually how I would have my hair. This is how I have my As y'all see now, this is how I have my hair. Yep. Wrapped up. Because we in Florida. We don't play that it's too hot to have that hair down. So all right. So I'm looking at this, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's make a story out of it. Let's just try to narrate this. Again, this is 7 in the morning. Again, 7 something in the morning. So kind of still waking up, brain getting need to cut on, that type of thing, right? All right. So I said, my next prompt was show a student in the audience asking a question to the panelists. The student can be a female, dark skinned with a collared sweater on. I would like for the audience to be shown behind her and look intrigued as the question is being asked. So I got this. Well, let me take that back. I asked for a panel. I was like, I need a panel discussion or whatever. So this is what I got. But the one that this next one right here, I was looking forward to her asking a question to them. Not necessarily showing the panel, but more so showing, like if I was asking a question and you was watching the video, you would see the people in the background, like looking or whatever, not necessarily panelists. So it was interesting that they made this video. So, I made this image. So I'm like, okay, cool. It still look cool. And then another thing too, my outfit, my hair is down. If you see, my hair is down, different outfit, that type of thing. So in my prompts, I said I was telling my prompts that I wanted the outfit to be the same as this other image. Hold on. I wanted to be this way. Like, I mean, maybe he let his hair down after he finished DJing. Not sure, but just the inconsistencies on that. It was pretty interesting. Nevertheless, all right. Let me read y'all the next one. All right, I said I need a DJ. Well, hold on. I said I need an image showing the DJ professor walking into the auditorium. He has a book bag on. He has dreadlocks tied up in a bun. Like I had to say tied up in a bun so the prompt could understand exactly what I was saying. It's a sunny fall day. There are other students surrounding the area. In parentheses, I put walking, sitting on a bench, etc., like in a college setting. So then I said, please use the attached image for reference. I would like for the professor to be the same with his outfit and features throughout this process. That's what I typed, right? So, this is what I got, right? I mean, it's cool. It's cool. And it got the same jacket. If you notice, the same jacket as, let me see. Same jacket. Hair is kind of, up or whatever. So it's pretty thorough. It's pretty thorough. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, it's pretty thorough. Yeah, it's pretty thorough. I should have said, I should have told him to put glasses on. Be a little bit more nerdish or look more like me. But so that was the thing with that. So I thought this was cool. All right. But understand that you have to be very specific with your request or with your ask. All right. So like to my people that are thinking about using it, or to my creators that want to create something, I would. Now, I will say the upgrade part might be a situation where you might the features, when you type it, it might be a little bit more like, okay, I'm definitely going to make sure that the outfit stays the same. Maybe that's a feature that you get when you upgrade. I'm not sure, but um, nevertheless, you need to be specific with that. Like if we look at this last picture, and I said sunny fall day. It's sunny. It's fall. You got students sitting around. Like it looks like a college setting. So I thought that was pretty slick of what you call it to do. So yeah, you have to be very, very, very detailed on that. And I remember back, in a while ago, like probably about a year ago when I was trying out this like ChatGPT thing, like I was putting black, but they still was giving me like other ethnic people or whatnot instead of the black stuff. So I don't know. I thought it was being they were discriminating, but not sure. All right. So I used this next prompt and I said, show the black DJ professor. I kept saying that. Show the black DJ professor with dreadlocks tied up teaching. Not tied, like my hair tied up. The class size is about 20 students, and all the students are black. It is a mixture of male and female. So let's see what that gave us. 1 second. Nope, that's not it. So this is the image. Pretty decent, pretty decent. So in this situation, I probably would have said I'm teaching communications. I am definitely not teaching any type of math or any type of statistics, but it gives the firm idea of what's going on, right? So, hair's up. The jacket is different. The shirt is definitely different, but nevertheless, it gives the image of what is supposed to, what I asked for. Again, I think this is a good step in the direction, and it definitely looks good, man. It definitely looks great. Like that, I like the like. I'm just looking at the students now. So I was looking at this on my phone. I was looking on my phone, so it's different when you see it on the screen. But yeah, man, I think they did a good job with that. So, let me see. All right, so then I did, and I forgot to write this prompt, but the prompt that I said was like the kind of to the last one. I said, show the black DJ professor again, black DJ professor, like trying to make it seem like it's a consistency with dreadlocks tied up, listening to his vinyl collection after he took his shoes off at home and got comfortable. He can be sitting on the couch and reading the credits on a particular record. Use this image for reference, please. So the image that I use for reference, let's go back. I like after I did the DJing thing, I was like, yeah, use this image right here. Like, and every time that I will put it in the prompt, right? Let me show y'all real quick. So I would, oh, you know what? I am tripping. So these are the things right here. I could have been using this the whole time. How about that? 1 second. Why is it not moving? All right, so that's not it, but this is the one right here. So when I was putting in the prompt, I was always saying like, use this, use this, use this. This is the main thing that I wanted to use, right? I wanted to use this main thing. So when I got to this, which I thought was cool. Oh Lord, I just realized they got a sock right here, and he still has a sock on. Wow. And nevertheless, he took his jacket off, and he has like a jean jacket on. I mean, a jean shirt on or whatever. He's taking his shoes off. He got his vinyls. Lord knows I would not have no vinyl on the floor, but when neither here or there. But nevertheless, it gives me that image, right? It gives me that image that I'm kind of looking for. Let's see. And then after that, I put I forgot what prompt I put, but we can go back to what I said in it. All right, come on. All right, there we go. So then I put I don't know. I'm not sure why this is showing, but nevertheless, This is him listening to it. Now his pants done changed, all that other stuff, right? But still gives the ideal of what what's going on, what's occurring. Um, so I thought it was dope, man. I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. Let me see. Let's see. Nope, not yet. All right. So yeah, that's the last one. So um, yeah, I thought this was dope, y'all. I thought this was pretty slick. Mm. So let me know what y'all think in the comments on that. Like I said, this is kind of a not even a last minute. It was kind of like a freestyle type of situation. I've been thinking about doing like storylines. Shout out my man Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. He put me on game saying that a particular thing that I did in back in the day. He was saying that I could use these type of illustrations to tell my story. So I'm going to try it out at some point, man. But I'm pretty cool with that. I just got to find a way for my character to be consistent. I want that consistent character. So I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna use it. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all what my Gemini story, my Gemini story. I think that was dope, man. I think it was really cool to create. So maybe I'll put this particular thing together, and I don't know, do some type of storyline type of thing. I don't know. I'm in the creative mode, and I really want to get fully immersed in the communications at not communications in the creativity aspect of it. So yeah. Oh, I just thought about it. The people that are listening to this on the audio, you probably need to watch this on the video to see all the images or whatever. Maybe I'll do a cliff note or whatever. Not sure, but with all that being said, my apologies on saying that it was going to be audio, and then y'all can't even see the visuals or whatever. So, all right. So, vision check, vision check, vision check. Here we go. Yeah, man. Y'all like that? Y'all like that? I literally did that in like 2 seconds. Like it was on CapCut. It was on CapCut on my phone, and I made it. Well, it was just like I picked a template that was already used, and I was like, cool. But I always wanted to have like that vision check situation happen. So I'm gonna play it again. Play it again. Play it again. Play it again. Here we go. Hard body, y'all. Hard body. Yeah, I'm very proud of that. I did it and like this, and it was done. So it's pretty dope, y'all. With all that being said, we are at the vision check aspect of things. Let me pull it up and pull it up and pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. All right. The neighborhood show. Oh man, the neighborhood show. The neighborhood show is what we talking about right now. So the neighborhood show is a show that I have on WJCT, public media / public radio. To my people that listen to it, I greatly appreciate y'all listening to it, man. I appreciate y'all listening to it. So it comes on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WJCT. .org/listen. You can listen to it there on the website. You can listen to it to the local people to 89.9 HD. And then you can download the WJCT app and listen to it from there. All right. So the neighborhood show is where I play. Oh, man. I play conscious hip hop, neo soul, funk, jazz, more. I'll also play some Duval indie artists, more so on the hip hop and soul aspect of things. But I do like to support my local people in Duval. I don't like to really call them like local people. I say Jacksonville, Florida, based indie artists. Yeah. So it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. Let me see. Where's my orchestra music at? I've had some downloads of orchestra music. Oh, man. Where we at?
Oh my God!
Excuse me, y'all. All right, let me turn it down right here. All right. So while the opera music is playing, I want y'all to think that y'all coming to an opera, and these people are going to give you the most magnificent performance ever, right? You're going to get your drink, your popcorn or whatever, and you're going to have like this seat. Or in this case, you're going to be able to stand up. And I'm going to I'm a set of scenery, because throughout the show, I'm always like, let's walk neighbors through the neighborhood. So while we're walking through the neighborhood, I'm introducing people to different musics and sounds and stuff like that when we take these walks, right? Sometimes we make a stop at a neighbor's spot and we interview them and we include them into our walk, right? But I'm going to be setting that atmosphere that day, Friday, September 12th, 2025 at the WJCT Studios, RSVP at WJCT.org. Stadium music, Jesus Christ. So that's what that's going to be. So I'm in the midst of creating like this moment. I'm creating this moment where I'm going to introduce you to some great music, and I'm going to take you through like this 1 hour journey, and it's going to be live on the radio. And if you miss it, you're going to listen to it on the show again the next day. But the live experience is going to be great. It's going to be a music experience, giveaways, all the great things that come with it. All right. That was perfect timing. Perfect timing. The track was 2 minutes and 9 seconds, and I explained everything in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Bravo to your boy. So, with all that being said, let me pull this back up again so I see how people can see it. Up. What is going on? There we go. Yep. Yeah, man. The Neighborhood Live Show, Friday, September 12th, 2025. Hopefully my music lovers and the people that support me from a music standpoint, that understand my ear and my love and my taste for music, if they understand it, they'll be able to, y'all be able to see it live in person. So, yeah, man. I hope y'all come. And you can donate too. Like they have a donation button as well. So if you want to donate, not sure. I'm sure it goes to WJCT, but feel free to support on that tip, because public radio is getting that hit, as y'all all know, is getting that hit. That the funding action is still in place, so please make sure you donate. So, and it's free to come. You know what I'm saying? But again, let me say this. Not even again. Let me say this. I am not DJing like it's going to be a party. Please do not come thinking it's going to be a party. All right. It is an experience. All right. Got it? All right. Just making sure. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hitting play. Please make sure you subscribe so you can get those notifications and all the great things. I appreciate everybody's support. Clear Vision's show / podcast. If you listen to it, it'd probably be better for you just to go over to YouTube, but it's on the RSS feed now. So, but if you want to see the things that I talked about on there, you want to make sure you go to the YouTube page and watch it. But my people that's watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Please make sure you like it, subscribe, leave a comment, and say, hey, this is cool, this is great. Yeah, all the great things, man. So, and please make sure you follow me on Instagram and Threads, Mr. Alpete, MRALPETE. Go to my website, MrAlpete.com. Also, make sure you go to MPN Management MPN Network's website, mpn-llc.com. Go there, check that out. We got the radio show on there. We got other podcasts that are going to be kicking up for the fall. Some dope things as well. But follow MPN Management as well on socials. MPN Management on Threads and on Instagram and on Facebook as well. And also, please make sure you follow the Groove Suite. The Groove Suite Action. We got the show coming up September 5th. Please be on the lookout for that, because I'm going to start bringing my people in and we're going to start talking this music stuff again. I think I'm going to do 8 episodes and interview a neighbor. They're going to be able to pick a song and we're just going to discuss that song. So, and that'll be on the Groove Suite podcast, but more information on that to come. All right. So I'm out of here, y'all. Be good to yourselves and be good to others. This is Mr. Al Pete with the mighty MPN Network. To the top.